Welcome back to Visions, honoring Black history and celebrating the contributions of difference makers in our neighborhoods.
Two of those people making an impact come from the arts community, performing and educating out of the Kimmel Center. Tamala Edwards shares their story.
Joe Conyers is a lot of things. An avid weightlifter and former Mr. Natural Philly.
They called it at the time male model.
The founder of a nonprofit that teaches Philadelphia high school students life and entrepreneurial skills.
Really incredible stuff.
The conductor of the All-City Orchestra. And, since last year, principal bass player in the Philadelphia Orchestra. A position that put him in the history books as the first Black musician in the ensemble's 124-year history to sit in the principal chair.
There are not many people in the profession that look like me. One can look at that as like, oh, I don't belong, or, oh, this is an opportunity for me to show. We do deserve a place in any space.
Conyers was born and raised in Savannah, Georgia, and says his love of music is as old as he is.
It's just literally buried deep in my soul. I can't imagine a world without it.
He started playing piano at age 5, but found it a lonely instrument.
I wanted to play with other people, and I fell in love with the sound of the orchestra, particularly the strings.
He took up the double bass at age 11, and after high school, went to conservatory at Philadelphia's Curtis Institute.
I love music so much, I was willing to take the risk. Can I make this my career?
He started weightlifting in college on the advice of his first music teacher.
I have a lot of energy. I put some of that energy just not in the bass, and I just fell in love with it. And like a lot of things I do, I poured a lot into it.
He started entering bodybuilding competitions.
And won my first show.
In 2010, he earned what he calls a dream come true position as assistant principal bass with the Philadelphia Orchestra.
Which at the time was the first opening in the section in 15, 16 years. To this day, I still pinch myself that I won that job.
When he auditioned for principal chair, he understood just how significant it would be.
I mean, my parents were both of the Jim Crow era. They've seen me give performances in buildings that they couldn't go into. That part of Black history is very much part of my DNA.
His nonprofit, Project 440, teaches young people with a love of music how to foster change in their communities.
It really is about youth empowerment.
And for Conyers, it's a non-negotiable need to invest in the next generation.
What's in music?
Just as others invested in him.
I can't help myself. For me, that's how the world should work.
Good morning, young people.
It's an outlook shared by Danielle Allen.
Hi, everybody.
She sits on the Project 440 board.
Is this your first time at the Kimmel Center?
And she's the Vice President of Education and Community Outreach for Ensemble Arts Philly.
What do you know about jazz already?
The new name for the Philadelphia Orchestra and Kimmel Center.
Who's excited to be here today?
Me! We have programs that serve people from toddler stage all the way up to adulthood.
Joy.
We touch hundreds of thousands of students every year.
With everything from free summer arts camps
Oh, you saved me!
to musical education concerts like Jazz for Freedom.
When I played for you for a moment, what did you think of? What did it make you feel?
While it may not be our job, it is our responsibility because our kids are dealing with a lot. We have students who are homeless, who are in foster care, who are living in homes where they are abused.
Ready, and
When you can offer them the gift of the arts, that is life-changing.
Music is so powerful. It's not just to teach them how to play an instrument. It's to teach them how to work with each other. It's to teach them how to accept failure. To rob our young people from these resources, it puts them at a disadvantage in a world where people are looking for these traits.
Every child deserves arts education. It is a human right.
And if we can use that as a tool to help our young people grow into citizens of tomorrow, that is something I'd like to see.